An estimated 3 million opposition protesters took to the streets of Brazil earlier this month. The movement has no visible leaders, no history and little ideology, apart from wanting the impeachment of President Dilma Rousseff and the prosecution of former President Lula on alleged corruption charges. It's adopted the green, yellow and blue of the Brazilian flag.
The Brazilian colors are back because we want justice, an end to corruption and the removal of the president, which we hope will happen soon.
Many government supporters are unhappy with what they see as the hijacking of nationalist symbols. But Brazil's army of street vendors is always quick to meet the needs of a demanding public, including these surplus national team football shirts.
Sales for these shirts had dried up since we lost 7-1 in the World Cup. Now they're popular again.
The movement's growth has boosted sales, especially of the national flag, at a time when unemployment is rising and the economy shrinking.
Suddenly, everyone was looking for Brazilian flags of different sizes. My stock was low, so we worked extra hours every day until midnight, and we met demand.
These Lula and Dilma inflatable dolls sell well too, their message clear and simple. A nascent political movement trying to forge a culture and an identity, and an entrepreneurial street vendor culture. It's a match made in heaven, especially since a large part of the opposition movement are affluent middle class with a disposable income. Many of these street vendors are the very people who would have benefited from government policies designed to help the poor. If they still support President Rousseff and her Workers' Party, they're not saying, or they're going with the flow. They know what's good for business.
I thought the Workers' Party would be good. Lula started in a good way, then they started stealing. We won't rest until he's in jail.
Government supporters wear the red of the governing Workers' Party, here sported by former President Lula. On the streets in a country that's becoming increasingly polarized, it's now easier to identify by the colors they wear what side of the political divide Brazilians are on. Well, for some at least, business is booming. Daniel Schweimler, Al Jazeera, Sao Paulo.